Few figures in history are as enigmatic as King Arthur. Was he a real person, a myth, or something in between? Over the centuries, tales of Arthur's legendary exploits have captivated imaginations. Yet, one question remains. What happened to King Arthur? Did he leave behind physical evidence of his existence, perhaps even his remains? Today, we'll explore the hunt for King Arthur's bones, tracing rumours of his burial at Glastonbury Abbey, and delve into other ancient relics whose mysteries continue to baffle archaeologists and historians alike. From the Holy Grail to the Ark of the Covenant, these relics carry stories that have shaped history, religion, and myth. The story of King Arthur, his knights, and the fabled Camelot has its roots in medieval literature, but beneath the legends lies a historical enigma. Some believe Arthur was a 5th or 6th century warrior who united the Britons against Saxon invaders. Others argue he was entirely a product of myth, crafted by writers like Geoffrey of Monmouth to inspire national identity. Archaeological evidence is scarce, yet hints of a historical Arthur remain tantalizing. Sites like Tintagel, castle in Cornwall believed to be Arthur's birthplace, offer clues, but no definitive answers. The search for Arthur's bones continues to intrigue historians and treasure hunters alike. In 1191, monks at Glastonbury Abbey claimed to have discovered the graves of King Arthur and Queen Guinevere. According to their account, a lead cross inscribed with "Here lies Arthur, King of the Britons" was unearthed alongside the remains. This discovery conveniently coincided with the Abbey's need for funds after a devastating fire. While skeptics argue the find was fabricated to attract pilgrims, others believe Glastonbury's connections to Arthurian legend may hold some truth. Today, no trace of the grave remains, but Glastonbury Abbey remains a focal point in the quest for Arthur's final resting place. Few symbols are as iconic as Excalibur, the magical sword said to have been drawn from the stone by Arthur. While the sword itself is likely a product of legend, it has inspired real-world searches for similar relics. In Tuscany, Italy, the 12th century sword of St. Galgano is embedded in a rock, sparking comparisons to the Arthurian tale. Could such relics represent real events distorted over centuries? Or are they simply the power of myth manifesting in different cultures? The enduring allure of Excalibur reminds us of the symbolic power ancient relics hold over the human imagination. The Holy Grail, the legendary cup said to have been used by Christ at the Last Supper, is perhaps the most famous relic associated with Arthurian legend. According to medieval texts, Arthur's knights embarked on quests to find this sacred object. Over the centuries, the Grail has been linked to numerous locations, from Glastonbury to Montserrat in Spain. Some even suggest it's hidden within Rosslyn Chapel in Scotland. But what is the Grail? A physical object, a spiritual metaphor, or something else entirely? Despite countless theories, its true nature and whereabouts remain a mystery, continuing to inspire both scholars and storytellers. While not directly linked to Arthurian legend, the Ark of the Covenant is another ancient relic steeped in mystery, said to contain the stone tablets of the Ten Commandments. The Ark was housed in Solomon's temple before disappearing from history. Some believe it was hidden by the Knights Templar, possibly brought to Europe or Ethiopia. Others argue it's buried beneath the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. Like Arthur's bones, the Ark captures the human fascination with lost treasures and their potential to reshape our understanding of history and faith. Modern technology has reinvigorated the search for Arthur's remains. Ground-penetrating radar and DNA analysis have been employed at sites like Glastonbury and Tintagel. Yet, definitive proof remains elusive. This raises a question. Do we want Arthur to be real? Or does his power lie in the mystery itself? For some, the search is as much about understanding medieval Britain's cultural and political evolution as it is about finding a king's bones. Arthur represents a bridge between myth and history, a figure whose legacy has endured for over a millennium. Whether King Arthur's bones lie hidden beneath Glastonbury Abbey or his story exists solely in myth, the search for him and for relics, like the Holy Grail, captures the timeless human quest for meaning. identity, and adventure. These ancient mysteries remind us that history is as much about questions as it is about answers. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the past. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us what relic or mystery fascinates you most. Let's keep the conversation and the adventure alive.